Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. This is Adin and today we are playing NBA 2K25. Today's matchup is between the Boston Celtics facing the Portland Trail Blazers. Alright, and away we go.
It's time to make the starting five of your Portland Trail Blazers. Starting at small forward, at 6'9", number 8, Danny Avdia. At center, standing 7'2", number 23, Donovan Clingan. At the other forward position, at 6'7", number 10, Chris Middleton. At guard, standing 6'5", number 17, Shaden Sharp. At guard, at 6'3", number 00, Scoot Henderson.
Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And as we continue through January, here are the latest power rankings. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where Boston is, they've proven most people right. An outstanding team, a squad that's going to be very difficult to knock out.
Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And for Portland, Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. Clingan out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Henderson in at point guard. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Avdia outside. Back to Henderson. Shoots from 14.
Ooh.
And off the front iron. And
Nah, I don't like that.
Yeah, very efficient shooter from inside the arc. Henderson can beat you in a plethora of ways.
White, the pass to Tatum. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul.
Nice.
That's his first foul of the game.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Tatum, a screen on Avdia. Here's Brown.
Oh,
He can't get that.
come on.
Great D that time from Middleton.
That should have gone in.
Picked up by Tatum. Up top, Avdia. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. White against Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Porzingis grabs the board.
Nice.
Here's White. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I like that from White. Attack in the heart of that defense.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year. Right side Sharp. Avdia against Brown. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Tatum, a screen on Henderson. Holiday passes to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, this is great basketball from Holiday. running the play to find someone a shot.
Pass to Middleton. Here's Sharp. Shoots over White. Sharp, no
Nice.
good.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Brown. Can't cash in.
Ah,
the
that's
10-footer.
terrible.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Well, the truth is, Stan, you lose a franchise legend like Damian Lillard, it really changes your identity.
Oh, it does, Brian. Their offense ran through Lillard for over a decade.
Ooh.
Last year was almost a total reset. Now someone has to step up and be that guy.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Tatum, a screen on Henderson. Holiday finds Porzingis. Brown with it. Tatum, a screen on Avdia. A good look from Brown, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Great call having Brown run pick and roll. He is so confident with the ball in his hands.
Middleton passes to Henderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Holiday. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
What a move by Tatum, finishing strong at the rim.
Tatum brings a double team. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Williams is checked in for Portland. Anthony Simons comes in for Sharp. And here's a look at some numbers for Anthony Simons.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter.
Ooh.
Grant's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Henderson.
Team foul. On the floor for your Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant. Sharp.
Simons, right side.
Oh, no.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The vertical of Simons getting all the way up to the rim.
They set the pick. And he's going for the oop here.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
Nice.
.52 seconds left in the first quarter. Sharp passes to Simons. Inside, Williams. Boston.
Oh, yeah.
And this is a very difficult team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play
Easy.
under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Here's Simons following the bucket by the Celtics. Sharp with it, now guarded by Brown. And it's Simons missing. Boston leading by 4. Here's Pritchard, still without a bucket. Oh, there's the
No.
alley.
Oh,
And the
come
ball out of play.
on.
Trailblazers will have it.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back.
Yeah. That was a terrible pass.
Number 5, Emmanuel quickly.
There's 6 seconds left in the first. From deep three-point land. No good on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Boston out in front, leading by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then savvy and balance to create that space.
Nice. Look at the foul.
Jeremy Grant out there was sharp. Then there's Emmanuel quickly, and it's Simons in at the 2. That's the group for Portland starting the second. It's his first trip to the line.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
Tillman's checked in for Boston. And so Tatum nails both of them.
Nice.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Grant the screen. Quickly drives in. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot.
Come on.
One free throw coming his way.
Impressive.
Really?
I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Portland making a switch here. Avdia's checked in.
One shot.
The free throw drops for quickly. Now Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Here's the 3. Doesn't go.
Oh,
and he's 0
man.
for 1 from the floor. Blazers trail by 3. Quickly from outside. Perfect night so far.
Oh, that's on me.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Outside Tatum. Fires the 3.
Oh, really? Oh, okay,
Tatum
cool.
buries it from long
We'll take
distance.
it.
And nice shot by Tatum, answering the 3 from the other end.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Simons is checked in for Portland. Cada's checked in for Boston. And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
Well, you look at Henderson, and he's just short of the #1 spot in the voting. No question, it seems that he'll be a factor in the dunk contest.
Yeah, B.A., you don't want to have to win in the voting to be the winner on the court come All-Star Weekend. I'm sure he's got what it takes to get some 10s from the judges.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
So it's Portland now, following the bucket by Boston. Simons passes to Grant.
Ooh,
Portland,
nice.
no good that time either.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad
Yeah.
shots.
Hammers the lob through.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Blazers trail by 7. outside. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
Here's Sharp, following the bucket by Boston. Here's Avdia. It's deflected. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Simons.
Ooh, that was
short
close.
off the rim. Blazers trail by 9. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Avdia finds Graham. Now Simons. Crafty move. That one goes. Count it.
Wow.
Simons has got his second bucket on the night.
From the mid-range, Simons' quickness is a big advantage.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And some changes here for Portland. Middleton is checked in for Grant. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Sharp. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Mason. Back to Holiday. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now the Blazers moving it up. Rejected by Brown.
Great positioning and timing by Brown, using his athleticism
That was awesome.
to come away with the rejection.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And some changes here for Portland. Klingon comes in for Williams, and it's Sharp in for Simons. .102 left in the first half. Pass to Henderson. There's the 3. Drills it from deep. And now just a 4-point Celtic lead.
He's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
Here's Mason, averaging around 6 a game. Let's go with a 3. And Klingon pulls it down.
Well, the defense got lucky there.
Oh, come on.
He's making that shot.
And that one drops.
Wow.
And using that 6'7" frame to get in there and do work, Middleton will take on anybody.
Henderson against Holiday. Here's Mason. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily
Was at the end one.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
It's okay.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Henderson against Holiday. Shots good by Henderson. Henderson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to
on
finish
them.
the play.
And so the
Yeah,
ball
my
out of
ball.
bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat, but a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Outside, Brown. And Brown knocking
Nice.
down the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Boston out in front. They're up by 5. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, Chris Stapps. You guys hold the lead. How do you evaluate your team's play in this first half?
I think we played pretty well. Defensively, we were helping each other. We were there in the right spots. Just the last couple of minutes of this second quarter, we gotta let them get to the basket and get in our paint and score easy buckets.
Back to you.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Boston Celtics.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting. A peek at the latest returns.
At times in the past, we've teased the fans for how they voted, but it's not easy, man. There's a lot of talented guys out here. I love to see who's leading so far.
Don't give them too much credit, Kenny. Some fans know what they're talking about, most don't.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Only 10 rebounds? I had more.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of
Oh,
your team
nice.
is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Now here's Abdia. He's scoreless.
Hey,
That was
when in
ugly.
doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that
Ooh,
screen.
come on.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And that one is stuffed right through.
And there's Henderson, just so quick. I mean, he loves to get out and run.
On the wing, Tatum. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Porzingis sets a screen, 6 to shoot. Porzingis, big stride, and a slam dunk by Porzingis.
You know, sometimes Porzingis can fall in love with his jumper, so it's good to see him going to the basket.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. All right, now we have a moment. Here are the most efficient teams from range over the past month. Number 1, Boston.
Well, look, they've been great over the last month from 3. That is so important for their offense. Making threes opens up the entire floor.
Here's Avdia. Henderson outside. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that
come
time.
on.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. White with the steal.
Nice.
Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Brown. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Outside Sharp. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. A little mid-range shot is up. And Henderson with the basket on the assist from Sharp. Henderson's got 4 points now in the quarter. Holiday with the ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the paint. Tipped and stolen by Middleton. Outside Sharp. Back to Henderson. White with the steal. Brown against Avdia. And it's rejected. And they'll keep possession. Tatum passes to Brown. Second chance shot. Misses the layup.
Come on.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
And you watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Wow.
And it's Middleton finishing it off.
That's the mindset Middleton has to have. Be active and keep moving. Never let the defense get comfortable.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Williams checked in for Avdia. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jason Tatum.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Holiday.
2 minutes.
To the middle.
All right.
Tatum punching it home.
Yeah, great execution in the pick and roll. Tatum being rewarded for his effort there.
Henderson, the pass to Williams. Henderson against Holiday. Hey, how's that for an answer?
Come on.
Right back with the dunk.
Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Mason, no good.
Wow.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. Trailing by 4. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one.
Come on.
That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
Oh, I like their execution in the second half. They're keeping this game competitive.
Here's Mason. He has 6. Shoots from the line. Williams grabs the board. The Trailblazers have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Henderson with another miss.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
On the wing, Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen, puts it up. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Tatum's got 13 now.
Well, just another night in the office for Jason Tatum. We've come to expect big games from him. He is that special.
Now here's Henderson. He's got 17. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
"19 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Simons. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Again, the miss by Portland. Here's Walsh. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Celtics up by 4. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Blazers trail by 4. Simons at the 2 with Avdia at the 3. Chris Middleton is out there with Williams. And it's quickly in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now here's Quickly. Middleton, no good.
Nice.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always
always
go on
pressing the
stat
wrong
sheet.
button.
Here's Simons. Count it.
This is why you got to keep pace with Simons, because once he's got a step on you, you're finished.
Here's Pritchard. To the inside. And stolen by Williams.
Wow.
Here's Middleton. And it's all tied up.
After being behind for so long, they must be relieved to finally get this thing tied up.
Yeah, guys, they've shown a ton of character in making this comeback. Now they've got to finish the job.
So it's Boston now. The Blazers making their last shot. The kick to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum, pass to Tatum. And there's the screen. Launches it.
Ooh, that was close.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Middleton. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Celtics shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far.
All right.
Right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And some changes here for Portland. Klingett, he's checked in for Williams. Sharp comes in for Simons. And it's Henderson in for Quickly. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Outside Sharp. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here to take the lead. Here's Klingett.
Oh.
And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
That's fine.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Now here's Holiday. Oh, and there's the whistle
almost
on the
winner.
shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton.
Holiday's fiery. Tough to keep up.
Line for the Celtics, Drew Holiday. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Nice.
Holiday.
Well, if you ask a coach, what do you want out of your players? The answer is often effort, ability, and selflessness. Drew Holiday has all of those and more.
Holiday hits
Nice.
both.
You know, one thing you got to love about Drew Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Now here's Middleton. Here's Henderson.
Ooh,
No, misses that
nice.
one. 8 for 11 now. And White has got the ball here for the Celtics.
Oh.
And Drew Holiday
Oh,
gets
no
the whistle that
way.
time. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Henderson, the pass to Middleton to take the lead. Drains the triple.
Figured.
Middleton's
I
got
figured.
5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Boston trailing. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. The lob! Porzingis with the flush.
Well, you see the trust they have in Porzingis. Timely basket.
For Portland, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Middleton outside. And again,
come on.
Portland with a 3.
The clutch shots seem to be more and more frequent for Middleton. You can see why they have so much confidence in him.
Now here's White. Porzingis with a screen on Sharp. White for 3. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now. Middleton against Tatum. Now Middleton. Henderson for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Brown, a screen on Avdia. Tatum passes to Brown. Oh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
Look, Brown has proven himself to be a clutch performer, and he does it again.
Shots
Oh, come on. He just walked in. The game just walked in.
Stepping up. Scoop, young man, scoop.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Porzingis with a screen on Henderson. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Money!
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And Chauncey Billups
Man, this
calls
is
timeout.
an intense
Great
game.
time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. .52 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Henderson. Oh, he nails it!
What a big bucket for Henderson, sensing the moment.
And White has got the ball here for Boston. Tatum looking it over. Puts up a 3. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Well, in clutch time, this team knows who to go to. Tatum is ready to be that guy all the time.
Henderson with it. Now guarded by Brown. Holiday against Henderson. It falls.
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
23 seconds left in the game. Holiday passes to Porzingis. KP wrecks the rim.
Huge points from Porzingis. With his massive size, I like going to him.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Henderson against Holiday. Henderson outside. Takes the three.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset.
Man, this was a really, really good game.
They really
I enjoyed it.
this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked
Freaking
twice
tough.
as hard to overcome it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Thank you for watching. This has been Adeline. If you can please comment, like, and subscribe.